just got scanned for 2K24. What was that process like?
Well, I'm glad to be a part of this, and yeah. So that was funny. That's funny, but that's really precise. Like it's impressive. We do this kind of every.
A big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. MP is out there with Hill, and it's Ibaka in at the center, locking down the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An effective role player. Isaiah Stewart is reliable when it comes to rebounding and blocking shots.
And so Stewart nails both of them. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
Here's Cunningham. The pass to Bay. Bagley kicks to Joseph. To the paint. Here's Stewart. Bagley controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Here's MP. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Joseph, the pass to Bay. Back to Joseph. Pass to Stewart. Bay against Middleton. Outside for Bagley. Clock at 2. And here's Joseph for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid in the bench. What's the difference?
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Bay with it. A 32-point game for him in the win against Chicago.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
There's the lob at Kumbo, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Cunningham looking it over. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Milwaukee ball.
The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. MP passes to Antetokounmpo, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Just careless. No other way to describe it to start the game. That's already his 3rd miscue.
Ball's knocked loose. And the dunk by MP.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. He knows they've struggled against this team this year, 0-2 so far this season. He said they are so hard to defend. They have so many guys who can flat out score. In transition, in half court, doesn't matter. So individually and collectively, we have to embrace the challenge and force them into an off night. We'll see if they can make all that happen tonight. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Greg, we'll see if they can come out and disrupt the other team's offensive flow.
Well, and to do that, it takes a concerted effort by all 5 guys. You can't afford breakdowns defensively.
Setting an aggressive physical tone early at the defensive end sounds like the right way to go.
To the middle. And the dunk by MP.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
MP with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Free throw good. Giannis. It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Now, here's Bagley. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago.
And he also controlled the backcourt as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Bagley after the basket by Milwaukee. Outside, Joseph. Cunningham for 3. No good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
MP outside. Hill passes to MP. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so it's Detroit with it, following the bucket by the Bucks.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's MP. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pistons trail by 9. Outside, Bagley. Passes to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
The young buck, Stewart, powering it through.
And so he'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And here is MP. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
It's stolen by Bagley. They get a hand on it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
MP hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. MP's got 16 points.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense.
Hill out there with MP, and it's Ibaka in at the 5. Detroit calls timeout. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Burks comes in for Bay. Diallo's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And Ivy subbed in for Joseph. Now here's Burks. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Bates Diop. Back to MP. Fades and shoots. Again, Milwaukee.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Burks. Diallo outside. Olynyk up top. Lots of room. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Detroit has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Burks passes to Bagley. Here's Diallo. Here's Ivy, covered by MP. Back to Diallo. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Great work by Ivy, slipping through the contact. You have to be ready for aggressive defense here in this league.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Inside, here's MP, and MP throws it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Olynyk. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Offensive rebound. Here's Ivy. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Roby, he's checked in for Milwaukee. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Burks. Milwaukee with the rebound. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And Detroit has possession following the score by Milwaukee. Diallo outside. Left side Bagley. Pass to Ivy. Fires the 3. Bates Diop with a rebound.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Here's MP. Gets the 14-footer to fall. MP's got 26 points.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the officials call a traveling violation.
That's 4 turnovers for them in this one. Just lazy play early.
It'll be a long day for them if they keep this up.
MP outside. Back to Roby. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far. Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And so it's Milwaukee out in front by 19 going into the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Get up, get up, get up and start making some noise.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Cunningham and Bay, the wing pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Joseph in at point guard. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. First free throw is good.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up third in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Cunningham asked to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner. Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Joseph. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham against MP, and it's Cunningham missing.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the basket by MP.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
This Pistons squad struggling. Here's Joseph, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Into the lane. Deflected.
And Hill once again demonstrating that wingspan of his. I mean, he has one of the most impressive wingspans in the game, which helps him an awful lot at the defensive end. He can guard bigger players because of that.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Here's Joseph following the score by Milwaukee. Back to Bay. Pass to Cunningham. Drives to the hoop. He can't get that one to fall. The Bucks go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Boy, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
It's Hill with the drive. Roby. And the layup falls.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He finished with 47 points, and at the other end of the floor, he's a thief. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Here's Joseph. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on George Hill. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
With his first shot attempt. Outside for Bay. From deep three-point range. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside, Hill. Pass to MP. And he lobs it up top. And Giannis with the jam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 6. Three-pointer. And again, the Pistons missing.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And stolen by Bagley. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Stewart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Stewart's got 8 points.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
MP, the pass to Ibaka. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And here's Cunningham outside. Counted from distance. He's got 9.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
And the Bucks call time here.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Olynyk checked in.
Substitution on the court.
1 minute left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Burks. Pass to Ivy. High post Noel. Here's Ivy. Rebounded by Roby.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. The shot's good. Roby's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
23 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Olynyk. Diallo outside. Here's Ivy. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Rebound, Milwaukee.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check.
And so it's Milwaukee with a gigantic 33.
34. The Bucks. 67.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And the Pistons shooting just 35% from the floor. Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. At forward, it's the talented Giannis and Middleton. MP is out there with George Hill. And it's Ibaka in at the 5. So it's Detroit now. Bay passes to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss the defensive chops of Antetokounmpo. I mean, he is so good at handling himself on the defensive end, whether he's guarding his own guy or in position to help his teammates.
Shot's good. Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
That free throw good from Middleton. Well, Clark, Chris Middleton not slowing down when it comes to his production.
Yeah, I love the fact he's improved so much as a passer, B.A., sharing the ball more than he ever has and doing it more effectively. And, of course, we know what he can do when he looks to score. He is a bucket.
Here's Bay. That one no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
MP right side. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 39.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Back to Cunningham. Looking to get back on track. The shot no good. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka. On the wing, MP. Give him 39. He puts up a 3. The Pistons clear it. Bagley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Pistons have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. To the paint. And too long on the shot. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. MP drives in. And MP throws it down.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Here's Joseph. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. It doesn't go for him.
Milwaukee foul. Number 13, second personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Cunningham. The 3 ball.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
MP right side. Outside, Hill. From deep, MP. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Hey, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And here's MP from outside. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Joseph. Shot to end the cold streak. No good on the shot. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. MP outside. Oh, he tries a 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Now here's Bay. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that. Noel, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Your Pistons, Nerlens Noel.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And we have to take another. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved. He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Boy, I tell you, the Bucks are a big, tough, physical team, even in the backcourt. That's part of why they won the championship in 21 and are contenders going forward as long as they stay healthy.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Bay. And here's Stewart. And here's Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 5 rebounds in the game. You know, Clark, on top of that physicality, the Bucks have guys who can stretch the floor now.
Yeah, it's a nice combination, B.A. They can create space without having to play small ball. Not many teams can do that. Makes them one of the more unique squads in the league.
Pass to Joseph. Here's Cunningham. Let's go with a 3. Cunningham can't get that one to fall.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
To the inside. Here's MP. Detroit with a rebound. Oh, they get a hand on it. Bay from long range knocks down the triple. Bay's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The offensive rebound. Well, Detroit shooting a rough 29% from the field here.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Ingles comes in for Hill. Noel against Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Now here's Cunningham. He's covered closely.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
It's stolen by MP. $11 feet out, and got it! Another basket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Clock is at 3. Ivy's shot is off.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
MP outside. From 11 feet away. And that's going to be a travel.
I can't say this enough. You have to value each possession. He looks like he's trying to force things. He's better when he plays within himself.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Bates Diop comes in for Middleton. Tries to break his ice, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Grant Ivey gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points. And when you talk about Ivey, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Here's MP. Oh, another one falls.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Well, the Pistons shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Here's Ivey. Count it. Good. Ivey's got his second bucket of the night.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivey really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Down low. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Bay against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Burks from behind the arc. And it's MP with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And they pick up two. Antetokounmpo has got 6 here in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Throw it down on the lob.
Easy to see why Ivey's guys lob it his way. He's fantastic at capping off alley-oops.
Here's MP. Pass to Lopez. MP outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
Number 13, 2 shots.
Free throw good. MP. Roby. He's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And both free throws good for MP. Here's Ivey, driving to the basket.
And this is what makes Ivey special, his ability to finish with power at the rim.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Here's MP. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. MP's got 56 in the game. Here's Ivey. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Milwaukee, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Defense is setting the tone. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Alec Burks. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's Amadou Diallo. And it's Lee in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
At the line for 2.
And so he hits both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and That's taking care of business, fellas.
You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
The Bucks shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Here's MP. And another one! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Lee. Outside Burks. Diallo against Ingles. Diallo outside. The shot won't fall.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
MP outside. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Boy, nice job that time by Lopez to find space with the cut.
Here's Diallo. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Lopez against Noel. Diallo outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Ryan, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds.
Substitution on the court. At the line for your Pistons, Marvin Bagley III, shooting 1.
Free throw good, Bagley. So it's Milwaukee now. On the wing, MP. And it's good. He hits another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Back to Bay. Clock at 6. And again, the Pistons missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And the basket by MP. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Ingles, he's checked in for Connaughton.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants...
So this one belongs to the Bucks. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.